Let us now advance our discussion on array function and count how many unique entries are there in this list. But before we understand the use of array function, let us discuss what are the other tools that we have to count unique entries. First of all, click inside this data and go to data and click on filter. Now click on this drop down and here you can find how many unique entries are there. We have only 4 unique entries: Axis, HDFC, ICICI and SBI. That's one way to do it. Now go to data again and click on advanced filter. This particular box will appear and list range will automatically be taken because we had our cursor in the range itself. Now where we want the unique data to be placed, we want it to another place. Copy to cell. Which cell? This particular cell only, and only unique entries. So click on this. OK. So here you can see we have got 5 different entries, but X is appearing here 2 times because advanced filter is considering this particular cell as the heading of this. So we can delete this, and here we have got 4 unique entries. Now what we can do, we can use the function called count and count how many entries are there. So we are getting 4. Now that was one way, filter, advanced filter and using of count function. Instead of using advanced filter, we can use count if function also. So put in equal count if. The first parameter is range, so that will be this. You need to fix it, comma. Then we have criteria. Criteria is access. Now what this function will do, COUNTIF will count how many times access occurs in this list. Press enter to see that we are getting 4. Now copy this and paste it down. How many times SBI is appearing? 5 times. Now copy this and paste it across and you will see we have the details for each entry, how many times they are appearing in this list. Like access is appearing 4 times, so every time it will display you 4 only. SBI appears 5 times, here also 5 times, SBI appearing 5 times. So instead of displaying these numbers like this, what we can do, press F2 and after equal sign put 1 and take the formula as the denominator. Enter. It gives you 0.25. Now copy this and paste it down. Now let us interpret what kind of data we have here in column E. This value, which is 0.25, suggests that this access is just 1/4 of total access entries in column C. This value 0.2 suggests that SBI is 1/5 of total SBI entries, and this 0.2 for HDFC suggests that this HDFC is just 1/5 of total HDFC entries. If you add access 0.25 and this access 0.25, this and this, in total this will become 1, and then access will be counted as one unique entry. Do the same thing for SBI. Take this value and this and this and this and this. If you add these 5 entries for SBI, it will be counted as 1. And if you do the same thing for all the entries, then those entries will be counted as unique entries. So you can do the summation directly. Take this and bracket close, enter. So we have total 4 unique entries here in this list. So that's a very lengthy process to count how many unique entries are there. Now instead of doing this lengthy way, we can use array function. So put in equal sum 1 divide by count if and take this complete range. This is the range, comma. Now criteria will be the complete range only. Bracket close, bracket close. Now if you press Ctrl Shift Enter, it will tell you the unique entries in this list, and just see that answer is 4. Here this array function is simply an extension of this function only. Here first we are counting how many times the value appear in the list, and then we are simply adding them up. Here in array function, with single step we have counted how many unique entries are there in the list.